What's up, guys? It's Tyguy Escapes. Welcome back to the Iron Man series. It is episode 6, and as promised in the last episode, I said I was going to get Barrow's gloves. As you can see, there's no teleport right there behind the chair, so sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 6. So as you guys can see, I made wine up to 70 cooking. A reason being, that's a requirement for Recipe for Disaster, and this was the fastest method that I found, so I decided to just grind away. Now we are at our final sub-quest complete before we face the Colormancer. Ceramic Vars, here is your brulee. Oh yeah. Now a short cutscene will appear. Here we go, boys, we are almost there with the Barrow's gloves. It's been a long grind. You freed them all. If you're sure. There he is. We're gonna take him down like Spark Mac takes down people in the duel arena. I realized before we start fighting the 6 bosses, I needed to get my stats to at least base 60. So here it is. We fought sand crabs for around 5 to 7 hours to get from low 50s to 60 in each attack, strength, and defense. And I just wanted to grind out 5 Slayer tasks and get 75 combat so we can start doing Konar after Swan Song. But before that, we're going to open this easy clue. And nothing that great, just some air runes. Oh well. Here we completed Slayer task number 3 with 31 Slayer. And task number 5 is complete as well. So, the next big plan, one of the next big plans is, before we do Konar Slayer Master and getting Brimstone Keys, is to complete Fairy Tale Part 2 so we can use fairy rings, make it much more efficient. So how I plan to get 59 herb lore and 49 farming is to do a lot of herb runs and plant a lot of willow trees. And then 59 herb lore is going to come with using the kingdom, which is where we are on our way right now. We're going to follow our workers on the herbs and just work our way up slowly but surely to 59 herb lore. Of course, that quest will be in an episode further down the road because we're going to complete Swan Song, fish monkfish, do solo winter tot for some good farming and herb supplies. But this is how I'm going to set up my kingdom. As I said before, this is the loot we've gotten so far. Pretty decent. About a week's worth, I want to say. Alright, look at all that cash, ladies and gents. We're going to use this to buy elk supplies and some Barrow supplies as well. For those of you who don't know how I got all the cash, refer to my Iron Man money making guide, 2K plus an hour. It's one of my most recent vids. Otherwise, let's go get some supplies. So I decided to upgrade the ir0n staff so I can defeat the 6 bosses for Recipe for Disaster a lot easier than if I didn't have it. Here we are. She's upgraded now. Let's go kill them bosses. So the first boss is pretty simple. Just straight melee and food. It's about it. Really no strategy other than to walk under the boss while you eat the food. And 2 salmon left to spare, we kill him. That's boss 1 out of 6 down. Now the second boss, I'm going to have to snare it, run, and fire blast him every time. Snare it, run, blast, snare it, run, blast. Otherwise he would hit pretty high on me given you can't use prayer in here. So after snaring, running, and blasting, we finally finished him off after about 4 minutes of doing that, roughly. Bam! 2 out of 6 done. Let's get it, boys. Alright, boss number 3. Really nothing to it either. Just gotta stand right next to her and use fire. fire spells on her. And that is about it. She does drain the stats, which is kind of annoying, but not too hard. And after a couple minutes, she is now dead. Boss number 3 out of 6 defeated. On to boss number 4. Now, from what I remember, boss number 4 wasn't really hard at all. The ir0n staff has helped out tremendously. So guys, if you're an Iron Man and you're getting Recipe for Disaster done right away, get the ir0n staff like I did. It saves a lot of heartache. Just had to be the only strategy to this was when you're healing, you just run away and heal, and then start attacking him again, save some hit points. Now, in my opinion, this is the scariest and that's boss number 4 in Recipe for Disaster onto boss 5. Because those of you who've done Horror of the Deep, you have to fight the mother, and she switches her attack styles, not her attack styles, but you have to switch between each magic attack style: water, earth, fire, air, and can get pretty intense while eating food and tanking, but it wasn't too hard. And after getting a little annoyed, boss number 5 is done. Time to fight the Collarmancer. And here we are. We have waited 6 episodes for this exact moment to get Barrel's gloves. Let's do it. Pretty simple gear setup. Just straight melee, pots, food. Enjoy. Alright. And wata! Alright, you can stop hitting me so hard now. Come on, dude. Oh my. Gotta love that salmon, boys. Finish him. And he is dead. Oh yeah, I waited so long for this cutscene. Yeah. Such a huge achievement on the Iron Man, guys. We finally got Barrel's gloves. It feels so good. Alright, ladies and gents. Here, it is the moment of truth. We have our 130k. Right click, buy items. Oh, fuck, bud. The Barrel's gloves. Yeah, gotta take everything off for this moment. Oh, so sexy. Look at them. Man, that's some good stats. Alright, off to the next goal. And that is the Fighter Torso. Barbarian Assault, my favorite minigame in old school RuneScape. Comment your favorite below. And I plan on getting this within 1 day. For those of you who don't know, Fighter Torso requires 375 points in each roll. Oh man, this is so nostalgic. This brings me back to like middle school, 2 a.m., eating junk food. Oh, good times, man. If you guys have not gotten a Fighter Torso on your Iron or Remain account yet, you really need to do it. This minigame is more fun than you think. You just got to get used to it. And here we got it. The Queen. That's a big old bitch right there. Look at that fatty. Oh yeah, good old Queen. Gotta love it when people don't know how to make the eggs properly. I've ran into probably 3 Queen rounds with this, where someone doesn't know how to make an egg and we fail. But that's the name of the game, boys and girls. Overall, grinding the Fighter Torso took me about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, and it was just a fun little thing I wanted to throw into the episode 6 before we wrap it up here. So here we are. 375 points in each roll. There it is, the Fighter Torso. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching episode 6. I hope you enjoyed it. Barrel's gloves was a hella big achievement. Like, subscribe, comment, helps me out a lot. I'll see you in episode 7.